Yeah, so we're going to be, again, just to reiterate before we get started, we're going to be using a theraband or a pair of stretch leggings. It really is up to you. If you don't have a theraband, I think a lot of people already have them in their house, especially since we've been quarantined for this long. Hopefully we'll be back in the studio soon. I miss all you guys. But let's go ahead and get started. So it's like a theraband mat flow 1 class. So guys, I'm going to actually start down on the mat today. So we're going to do a little foot movement, flexibility, and mobility. So I'm going to go ahead and lie down for me. And of course, you can lie on your mat like this. I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing. I'm actually starting on my right leg because you're facing me. I get so confused when I talk about that. You're going to take that band, and I want you to hinge over, and I want you to place it right at your arch of your foot to where the top of that band comes right at that, let me scoot back. The top of that band is right at the top of that toe. I want you to sit nice and equal onto your sits bones. I'm going to hold on to this band with my right hand. You can take both of them. And guys, I want you to flex your foot, but keep your ankle onto the mat. Keep this left leg down flat. And I want you to flex that toe, that right toe towards your nose. And then I want you to start to flex the foot. Lead with the ball of the foot. Once your foot gets all the way down there, I want you to point your toe. And then point your toe, and then flex your toe, and then slowly lift it back up. So it's almost like a count of 4. So you want to lead with the ball of the foot, length and long, point your toe, find that nice reach, sit up nice and tall, and then flex your toes back to your nose, and then go ahead and bring the toes all the way back. We got 2 more sets. Try to keep your heel nice and grounded. Again, lead with the ball of your foot, then reach that toe towards me. Take the toe, point it, flex the toe, and then bring it right back towards me. 1 more time, guys. Again, lead with the ball of the foot. Point through your toe. You're finding length there in that foot flexibility. Toe to your nose, and then bring it right back up. I want you to, 1 more time, we're going to flex it down, point the toe, and I just want you to take that toe to the right, and then take your pinky toe to the left. So I'm just keeping my toe pointed, and I'm just going from side. I'm waving my foot hello. Side to side. Don't let the hips or the pelvis move. Side to side. Then go ahead and bring that foot all the way back up again. And now I just want you to point your toe and just circle that ankle around. Circle it around. Keep your pelvis stable. Stay up nice and tall. For 2 and 1. Reverse that circle. Reverse it. And I'm just working through the ankle a little bit right here. Just rolling out. You might hear some popping going on. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly bring that knee in. Nice. You want to extend the opposite leg. Extend that left leg. And again, make sure that theraband is all the way on that, from the arch of the foot all the way to the top of the toe. I should be able to see your toe right there. Sit up nice and tall. My other leg is kind of figure forward in. And again, I want you to try to keep your heel nice and grounded. I'm just flexing through this foot. I want you to flex your toe. Lead that foot with the ball of the foot. Lead it down towards the mat or the floor. Then point your toes. And then flex your toes and bring it all the way back up. So again, count of 4. Lead with the ball of the foot. Flex it down. Point your toe. And then toe back towards your nose and bring it right back up. Again, down with the ball of the foot, point your toe, sit up nice and tall, toe flex, pull it right back, nice and control. We got 2 more sets. Lead with the ball of the foot, point your toe, flex your toe, and bring it right back. 1 more time, guys. Extend, ball of the foot, point your toe, toes to your nose, flex it back. This last time, we're going to bring it down. Point the toe towards me. I want you to take your pinky toe to the right and then take your big toe to the left. And you're just flexing through that foot to the right, to the left. In your way, we call this waving the foot. Yes. I'm just waving your foot. And then I want to start my circles. Keep your hips square. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. Just circle around to the right and then circle around to the left. Just work. Oh, I hear some ankle. My ankles are cracking, but that's a good thing. 2 and 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly bend over. Take that strap off, guys. I'm going to do 1 more exercise here. So I don't know how good this is going to work. I used my husband earlier to help me. But I want you to take that that right foot, and I want you to place it nice and flat onto your band. Yeah, nice and flat. And what I want you to do is just hold on to the band right here, and I want you to try to pull that band with those toes and release it. So you're just pulling the band. So in other words, I am just working through my toes. Squeeze it in and squeeze. I'm working through my toes. A lot of balance on that big toe. You heard us say that before. I'm squeezing it, grabbing onto the theraband and releasing it, or grabbing onto your tights. Squeeze and release. Working through my toes. Equal weight on all 5 toes. Sit up nice and tall. Let's do the other foot. You might be able to see it a little bit different here. I'm just holding onto the band, and I'm lengthening out through my toes, and I'm grabbing onto that band, picking it up and extending it. Pick it up and extend. It's kind of hard to pick it up. You're just picking it up with the toes, taking it off the mat and releasing it back down. Yes, and releasing it back down. Let's go for 3. Working a little bit through the feet, guys, for me. 2 and 1. Nice work, guys. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and lay on down. We're going to do our footwork with this theraband. Most of the exercises today will be with this theraband. So we're going to slowly roll on down for me. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Equal weight into your tights or your theraband. Bend your knees in, and I'm going to do both feet. I'm going to start at the top of my feet. So I want the band to be right at the, like maybe at the end of the back ball of the feet, and I want you to grab onto your theraband. Bring your elbows to your ribs. This is where I want your ribs to stay. And my palms are facing towards me. I'm at a hip distance apart, but my band is towards the top of my toes. And I want you to inhale, exhale. I just want you to lift your head, neck, and chest up. Guys, if it's too much on the neck, just put it down. I want to start to activate that core. I want you to inhale. I want you to exhale, press those feet away. You're flexing the toes. And then inhale, bring the knees right back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bring them back in. Don't let those elbows leave the ribs. Exhale, extend. Inhale, keep those knees nice and parallel. Again, if it bothers your neck, lower your head down. Pull the knees in. Make sure that those legs are going the same position each time you take them out at 45 and you pull them back in. Let's go for 4. And pull them back in. Let's go for 3. And pull them back in. Exhale for 2. Lengthen long. Pelvis stable, hips nice and level. Extend them out all the way this time. I want you to lead with your heels, so flex through your heels and then point your toes. Flex your feet, point your toes. Flex. My feet are at 45. I'm lifted off of the mat for me. I'm trying to engage that core to get it nice and warmed up. And my legs. Let's go for 4. Let go of the band if it's too tight, guys. You control that tension. And 2. And 1. Lower your chest down. Pull your knees in. Now I'm going to go to the arch of my feet for me. But this time I'm going to squeeze my legs nice and tight together. So everything's nice and tight. Nice and controlled. My feet are, the band is right in my arches, guys. Hug your knees into your chest. Inhale, exhale, lift up into that flexion. Exhale, extend. Those legs are 45. Inhale, pull them right back to your chest. Exhale, extend. Inhale to pull them in. Chin off the chest. Exhale, extend. Squeeze those inner thighs. If it's too much on your wrist, guys, let go of that band a little bit, or those wrists. And we exhale, squeeze. Inhale to pull it in. Exhale to extend. Inhale to pull it in. Let's go for 3. And pull it in. Let's go for 2. And pull it in. Let's go for 1. Extend them out there. And then pull your knees in and lower your chest down. Guys, we're going to go to the heels of our feet. Now I want you to pull the band down, or your stirrups. I don't know where I got that from. Your leggings. I'm going to, again, find my knees right over my hips to find that nice hip distance apart. Then lift your head, neck, and chest. Pull the knees into your chest. Exhale, extend away. Inhale to pull. Don't break your wrist, guys. So if you need to, lighten up on those straps. Inhale, exhale, extend. Inhale to pull it in. Exhale to extend. I'm back to the hip distance apart, but I'm working, leading with my heels now. And pull it in. So we exhale, we extend. Room's starting to get warm for me. Hopefully it is for you guys too. Let's go for 3. Just finding that length in the back of those legs. Press away. 2. and 1. Nice work, guys. Guys, find your heels together for me. Find your heels, Pilates V. The straight straps are going to go on the inside now. You're going to pull your knees together, and pull your knees into your chest and extend away. Inhale, I'm still lifted up into my flexion unless it bothers your neck, guys. Inhale, don't lose those straps. Squeeze it around. Nice and controlled. Or your leggings, if that's what you're using, guys. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Extend your legs long for me. Squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight together for me. And lower your chest down and hug your knees into your chest. Hold on to those knees and just sway from side to side. Just sway those knees from side to side for me. Yes. So you're going to slowly stand yourself back up. I'm going to do a little bit more standing work right here. So guys, I'm going to, little upper body, warm it up to the upper body for me. We're going to stand nice and parallel, feet hip distance apart. My palms are down, my elbows are lifted wide. So yeah, we're going to go into a nice little press out. So I want you to extend your arms straight out in front of you, and then bring them right back up. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Remember, guys, the closer in you pull in, the harder it's going to be to pull those straps out. Exhale, extend them to me. Inhale, pull them in. Exhale, extend. Inhale to pull them in. Grow tall through that spine. You're in that nice neutral. I don't know why I keep flashing. I hope I'm not losing you guys. Squeeze and pull it right back in. Guys, we're going to start to add on some squats here. So as we lower down, I want you to squat down, extend your arms, and squeeze it back up. Looks like this. Squat, keep your back nice and lengthened, and pull it right back in. Squeeze. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze it back. Starting to work in through the upper body. Feel in the back of those legs. Squeeze. Inhale, exhale to squeeze. Inhale, exhale to squeeze. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. This time you're going to hold it down there. I want you little tiny pulses with the hips, and then just pull that band away from you, or you're tight. Squeeze. Squeeze. Weight is on the back of the heels. Wiggle through the toes. Shoulders out of the ears. Little tiny pulses here. Keep your arms nice in line with your chest. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Slide yourself all the way up. Lower your arms all the way down for me. Woo! Just shake out those shoulders for just a moment, guys. Just shake them out. Yes. Guys, here we go. We're going to do a little bit of lunging here. A little bit of lunging. Let me see. Close arms. Here we go. I'm going to start with my arms nice and tall for my first set. So I want you to get your arms tall. Again, open up the straps just a little bit. You're going to inhale, exhale, pull that band down towards your chest. Lengthen tall. Exhale, bend. Pull them down. Inhale, grow tall through that spine. My feet are parallel. Equal weight into the toes and the heels. Squeeze it down. Guys, I'm going to start to add on a little lunge here. So I'm going to turn to my side. I'm going to alternate. As I go down, I want you to find a little lunge. Pull that band out and bring it right back in. Lunge down and then open the band and then bring everything back up. We lunge first and then we pull the band. Find your balance and then pull it in. We lunge, pull it back and in. Nice work, guys. So lunge, pull the band back. Again, neutral spine. Bring everything nice and tall. Lunge, open, pull it back and tall. We got 2 more sets on each side. Lunge, open, pull it in. Lunge, open, and pull in. 1 more on each side, guys. I want you to find a nice, beautiful lunge. Everything's 90. Open, bring it right back up. Lunge, open, and pull it in. Lower that band. Woo! Roll out those shoulders for me. Guys, we got 1 more set. It's our side lunge. We're going to go into a little side lunge. So, guys, here we go. I want the band to be out in front of you, and we're going to just lunge to the right. So I'm lunging, you're lunging to the left. Open the band, pull it in. Lunge to your left and pull it in. I'm going off my mat because my mat is slipping. Stay on your mat if it's not. Lunge, open, close. We lunge, open, close it in. We lunge, open, close. Guys, if you need a modification, just go down to here, right? You don't have to go all the way on that lunge. Lunge, open. Make it smaller if you need to. Lunge, open. We have 4 more on each side. Lunge, open. Nice, your feet stay nice and parallel. We lunge, we open. Pull it in. We lunge, open. I think your back is warmed up. I know mine is. Lunge, open. Guys, let's do 1 more on each side. Lunge, open. Pull it in. Lunge, open, and pull it in. Woof. Just shake out those arms for me, guys. Find your way back to your mat. I had taken off my mat because I was sliding. My mat kind of slides even with or without the bands. And here we go, guys. We're going to hold that band right here. And we're going to come on down to the mat for our ab series and bridging. So I'm going to just cross one leg over the other leg. I'm going to slowly start to take it down. Find my balance. Sit your booty down. Lengthen out your legs. Extend your arms long right in front of you. So we're going to go into our bridge and ab series. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep inhale in. I don't know why I keep flashing. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly start to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Guys, you're going to set that band right on top of those hips. Our first work is our bridge portion of class. So I'm going to alternate through these. So right here, guys, feet are nice and parallel. Guys, we're going to do some hinging on this one, which is a nice flat back. So take a nice deep inhale, and your hands are just resting right down by your hips, having a little bit of tension onto the band. You're going to inhale. Make sure you're in that nice neutral to start with. Relax your face and your neck. Inhale. On the exhale, you're going to hinge up. Try to hold your hands down by your hips. That will give you a little tension. And then inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, exhale, hinge it up. So the hands are not going up with you. They're trying to keep them dialed nice and low. Squeeze it up. Keep your feet nice and parallel. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, lower down. It's a nice, beautiful hinge. Squeeze it up. Exhale, lower down. Let's go for 4. Squeeze it up. Relax your face and your neck. Pull those abdominals in nice and tight. Squeeze it up and lower down. And on this last one, you're going to hold her up there, guys. I want tiny little pulses right here with those hips. We squeeze it up. Relax your face and your neck. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. Pull those abdominals in nice and tight to that back of that shirt. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through the nose, guys. Exhale. Hinge it right on down for me. Woo! Guys, hug those knees into your chest for me. Reach your arms. You still got the theraband or your tights in your hand. Knees right over your hips. Take a nice deep inhale in. And on that exhale, you're going to lift your head, neck, and chest off of the mat. Reach that band over your knees. Open it up slightly. And then inhale to lower down. Release the band. Exhale, reach up. Open the band. Inhale to lower down. Starting into our abdominals. Exhale, pull that strap, pull those leggings. Inhale, lower down. So we take a little pause at the top. Exhale, squeeze it up. Keep those knees right over those hips. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale to lower down. Let's go for 4. Squeeze it up. Chest off that chin for me, guys. Keep everything open. And let's go for 3. Open wide and close. Let's go for 2. And lower down. On this last one, yes, you're going to hold it up there. I want you to open that band as wide as you can. And then inhale, let it go. Exhale, squeeze. Try to stay lifted for me. Keep the chin off the chest. Stay nice and tight with that back. Exhale, open. Inhale to come in. Stay lifted, guys. I'm going to have abdominal work right here. Let's go for 4. And open. Let's go for 3. And close. And let's go for 2. And leave those arms open. Inhale, lift up 1 inch higher for me in that chest, guys. Don't drop it yet. And then slowly lower it down. Hug your knees into your chest. Guys, lower those feet down for me. Yeah, we're going to go into some single leg bridging, guys. If you just want to do double leg, that's where you want to stay. So I'm going to start to work my right leg. So I'm going to keep my right leg down onto the mat. And I'm going to extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. I'm going to bend the knee and get that band right at the arch of that foot. Yep, so it's single legs right here. I'm holding onto that band with both of those arms. I'm going to lay back down. So now that I've got my position in my neutral spine, you're going to take a nice deep inhale in. I'm going to articulate here, guys. If you don't articulate, then just hinge. Inhale. Guys, as we exhale, we're going to scoop that pelvis, squeeze those glutes, and come right on up into the top, to those shoulder blades. Single leg bridge on the right side. You're going to lift those hips up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch and down an inch. Stay lifted. You don't have to go up too high, guys, to know you're feeling that work in the right side of that hamstring. Squeeze it up. Lower down, squeeze. And let's go. But the more you choke up, the more you're going to feel this, guys. And let's go for 4, and 3, and 2. Stay lifted for me. I don't care how high you are. And you're going to inhale, lower that straight leg down to meet the right knee, and then lift it right back up. Squeeze it down. So it's a nice straight leg lower down, and we lift it up. Squeeze it up. Keep those hips nice and level. Let's go for 4, and 3. Stay lifted. Don't wobble through those hips, guys. 2, and 1. Keep that leg lifted. Inhale, exhale. Slowly start to roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Woo. Hug that knee into your chest for me, guys. And switch legs. Lengthen. Take that right leg. Left leg will go back down to the mat. And just pull that leg towards you. This is a leg that was working. So I'm just finding a nice little stretch right there as I just roll my ankle around to the right and roll it to the left. Here we go. Actually, guys, yeah, we'll do one more set here, and then we'll go into a little set of abdominals. So lengthen that right leg up towards the ceiling for me. Left leg is bent. Keep it nice and parallel. Take a nice deep inhale in. On the exhale, scoop that pelvis, squeeze those glutes. You may not be able to come up as far, and that's okay. I can. But as long as I'm up, I'm working through that side, that back body. I'm going to lower those hips an inch and lift. Lower and squeeze it up. Lower and squeeze. Keep that leg nice and lengthened if you can. Squeeze it up. Squeeze. I feel myself moving back on the mat because that's that sweat. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4. Keep those hips nice and level. And 3, 2. Stay lifted. Lower that leg right down for me and squeeze it right back up. Lower and lift it up. Lower. Keep those hips nice and level. Those elbows down by your side. Squeeze it up. Keep those hips level. Let's go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly start to roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Ooh, I gotta move. I found myself off the mat. Guys, hug that knee into your chest. Take that left leg now. Lengthen the right leg and just feel a nice stretch. This is our stretch. Lengthen that leg. Single leg bridging is not fun. You don't get as much range of motion with this band. And just roll those ankles to the right and roll it to the left. Nice work, guys. Woo! Guys, we're going to go to some abdominals. So some work here now. Some single leg stretch. So hug your knees into your chest. We're going to take that band and I'm going to place it on my left arch of my foot. My elbows are going to stay down by my side, right here. So guys, I'm down low, elbows by my side. Take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest up. So keep those knees over those hips. You're going to extend that right leg out, the one that doesn't have the band, and inhale, exhale, squeeze. We single leg stretch. Exhale and squeeze. Try to keep those legs nice and 45 when you take them out. Squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Nice and control. Keep your wrists nice and straight. Stay and lifted as we exhale, extend. Press away with that back of that left leg with the heel leading, guys. As we exhale, squeeze. And let's go for 5. And let's go for 4. And let's go for 3. And 2. And 1. Bring both those knees back into tabletop. Lower your chest down. And bring that right leg in, right arch of the foot into the band now. That's the one that's going to feel work in the back of the leg. Elbows by your side. Knees nice and lined up right over the hips. Once more. Inhale, exhale. Lift your head, neck, and chest. You're going to inhale, extend that leg that doesn't have that band, extend it out to 45. Your head, neck, and chest is lifted. Exhale, take that right leg out, press it away. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Extend that leg with that TheraBand on the exhale. Squeeze. Keep them nice at 45. Pull those abdominals in nice and tight. Shoulders out of the ears, chin off the chest. As we exhale. Inhale, we exhale. Inhale, let's go for 8. Nice, guys. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Both bring knees in. Lower that chest down for me. Nice work. Guys, you're just going to lay that band right on your hips for me. Bring your feet nice and tight together. One more set of double legs bridging, and then we're going to finish on one more set of abs. So here we go, guys. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Nice neutral spine. Relax your face and your neck. So you should have a nice neutral. Keep those legs sealed together. Inhale, exhale. Scoop that pelvis. Come right on up into the top of those shoulder blades for me. You're going to lift those heels up up all the way and then lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Stay lifted in the hips. Squeeze that booty for me. Lift and lower. Pull those abdominals in. Relax your face and your neck. Squeeze it up. I'm just focusing on the bottom part of this body right here as we lower and we squeeze it up. Feel those abdominals, guys. Pull in nice and tight. Lower and lift. Don't stop, guys. Hang tight with me. You want to be strong for summer. Let's go for 4. We'll look good. 3 and 2. Keep those heels lifted, and I want little tiny pulses. Up an inch, down an inch with the hips. Squeeze it up. Up. Come on, guys. Squeeze it up. Relax your face and your neck. I want you to keep those legs nice and tight together. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, exhale. Slowly roll it down. Keep your heels lifted as you roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Guys, hug your knees into your chest. Yeah, hug your knees into your chest. You're going to extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Left leg grab behind the thighs or behind the ankles. And just find a nice lengthen and a stretch. And just point and flex the toes. And just roll those ankles to the right. Roll those ankles to the left. Hug your knees in. Guys, yes, we have one more set of abdominals. So, both knees into tabletop. One more set, guys. That's all we got. Elbows by your side. You're going to extend that right leg up to the ceiling. Left leg up to the ceiling. Hold on to that. Remember, the more you choke, the more you're going to feel this. You're going to inhale, exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. You're going to lower the leg that doesn't have the strap to 45. Keep your back flat, nice and parallel with the legs and the feet. And then exhale, switch. And switch. You may need to loosen the grip like I just did. Exhale. So single leg. Exhale. So they're moving at the same time, reciprocal. They cross the knees. Exhale, squeeze it up. Stay lifted, guys, in the chest. Switch. And we switch. We have 3. Then we're going to start our little pulses. 2. And right here, pulse, pulse, down and up. And pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Woo, pulse, pulse. I feel that in my left leg as well, guys. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pull down with the back of that hamstring, that booty work, guys. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work. Slowly lower your chest down. Switch legs. Arch of the foot will go into the right. Both knees into tabletop for me. Lengthen. Yep. Inhale, exhale. Lift your head, neck, and chest. Lengthen the right leg up. Hold on to, remember, the higher you grab up, the more resistance you're going to have. Extend that other leg. And right here, you're going to inhale. Take that left leg, the one that doesn't have this. Find your position. Find that 45 with that leg. And then switch. And we switch as we... When you come down, guys, I want you to feel the work. And the back of that leg is that strap. Squeeze it as we exhale. Stay lifted for me as we exhale. Keep your legs nice and parallel. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. We're starting our pulses. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Find a little pulse, guys. Pulse, 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 pulse. Come on, guys. Pull it up. Let's go for 4. Nice. And 3. And 2. Nice work. Bring both legs up for me. Reach them to the ceiling. Lift your chest up 1 inch higher. And slowly roll down. Hug those knees into your chest. Set that strap. Set the leggings or the strap down, guys. Hug your knees into your chest. I want you to take those knees to the right side of your body. As you open up your arms, look to the left. Just find that nice spine twist for me. Inhale, bring your knees up. Take those knees to the left, and let's look to the right. And just find a nice stretch in that spine. Find that nice spine twist for me. Yeah, nice spine twist. Woof. Guys, we're going to come lay down onto our bellies. Right here, I am going to use the band once more. Grab your tights. So, yeah, actually, yeah, I am going to use the band. Oh, it's all nice and sweaty. Guys, we're going to go into a little bit of our prone work, mid-back series, work our thoracic spine. So, I want you lying all the way down for me. So, lie all the way down. Guys, head is down. Your legs are right on the outside, right? They're opened up slightly over to those hips. Remember, the goal is to keep those hips and that belly button pulled away and the hips down onto that mat for me. What did I do first? Oh, yeah. So, guys, right here, I want you to stay down for me. I want you to bend those knees. I want you to seal the heels together. And I want you to lift and lower those legs. Squeeze it up. Remember, your hips stay down. You're working through the body. Squeeze the booty and lower. Your hips stay grounded. Pull that belly button in. You're squeezing through the butt. Lift and lower. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Stay lifted. I want tiny little pulses right here. Keep the knees bent. Squeeze it up. Up. You're just reaching those arms long with that band. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and extend those legs long. Now we're going to go into a little swan. So, a little swan work. So, inhale. I want you to keep your hip bones onto the mat. Open up through the chest. Lift up, open the band, and lower down as you exhale. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Take your time, guys. Inhale. Reach your fingers long. Reach your toes long. And lower down. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. Inhale. Exhale to lower down. And let's go for 4. Don't lift too high into your lower back, guys. Squeeze. And let's go for 2. And 1. Nice work. Just lay everything down for me, guys. Lay everything down. Oof. Lift yourself up into a figure, to our low 4-point kneeling. Shift your hips back for me and just find a nice stretch. Nice stretch. Go ahead and find your 4-point kneeling for me. Walk your knees up to where they're under your hips. I'm going to actually turn around to this side of the camera. Guys, right here, I want you to take that band right out in front of you. And you're going to slightly hinge back to find a nice little extension right here. And you're going to lift and lower that band. Lift and lower. So it's an exhale. Squeeze it up. Keep tension onto that band as we exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. This time, lower down and squeeze it up. Inhale, so a little hinge down. Exhale, squeeze it up. Woo, feel my quads nice and tight. Lower and lift it up. Squeeze it up, guys. Woo, my head back just cracked. Lower and squeeze it. You want to keep your hips in line with that chest. And lower and squeeze it up. Let's go for 4 and 3. If your quads are tight, you're not going to be able to go down too far. I can't. That's okay. 2 and 1. Hold it right here. Just find a nice length. I want you to open up through the chest and just hold it right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stack those hips right over those hips. Ooh, nice work, guys. Right there. So let's move on. Let's see, side lunge. Woo. Are we ready for our side body work? Yep. So guys, you have two options here. I am going to use the band. So you can come down to your forearm or you can come to your hand. I'm going to use my hand, but my bottom leg is going to be my support. So I'm going to take that band and I'm going to place it on the top leg. I know, right? I'm going to hold on to that with my same arm, and then I'm going to come down and I'm going to find my elbow by my side. So here's my work. Again, guys, make sure your hand's right over your wrist over your shoulders. So it's a little balance work as well. So you're going to pull that knee in and extend it away. Inhale, pull it in and extend. Inhale, pull it in and extend. Try not to break that wrist. Inhale, extend. Or guys, just keep it nice and lined up. Lift up to those lower ribs. Squeeze it out. Inhale, exhale, extend. Squeeze into that side body. Squeeze that glute. Squeeze. Let's go for 2. And 1. Leave it extended. You're going to drop that leg down and squeeze it up. Drop and squeeze. You notice that my arm is not moving. Squeeze. Lower and squeeze it up. Lift up to those lower ribs. Squeeze. And we squeeze it up. And let's go for 4. And 3. Keep your wrist straight. 2. Keep it lifted. Keep the toe flexed, guys. Keep the foot flexed and little tiny pulses up. I want little tiny pulses for me. Let go of the strap if it becomes too much. Squeeze it up there, guys. Come on, squeeze. Keep that foot flexed. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep it lifted. Point the toe. I want tiny little circles. Tiny circles. Guys, don't tuck your chin in. Tiny little circles. Squeeze it around. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's reverse that circle for 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep it lifted, guys. 2. And slowly lower that leg down. Lower those hips down for me. Woof. Leave the band right where it is. I'm going to my elbow now. Bring that leg in front of me. Extend that bottom leg. Point the toe. Lift and lower. So now I'm into that inner thigh on the opposite leg. Squeeze it up. Squeeze. Lift up to those lower ribs. Squeeze. Guys, I'm feeling the inner thighs start to work here. Squeeze it up and up. Boy, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Squeeze it up. Hold it up there. Tiny little pulses up. Up. Grow tall through the spine, guys. Don't shrink down into those ribs. And squeeze it up. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Slowly sit yourself up. Find a nice figure 4 for that right side. Just find that nice stretch for me. You're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to do some some upper body work. So grab onto your band. Guys, again, sit up nice and tall. And we're going to go to single biceps. So I want you to bring the right arm bicep and then the left arm bicep. Keep your elbows nice and glued. Squeeze. So I'll turn to my side so you can see. And bicep curl. Squeeze it up. And squeeze. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sit up nice and tall. Equal weight onto the sits bones, guys. 2. And both of them come up and pull it down. Squeeze it up. Keep your wrist nice and straight. Squeeze. So squeeze into that bicep curl. Open up through that band. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Guys, hold it right here. Hold it up. And I want little tiny pulses here. Pulse it up, 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 up. Keep that band nice and wide for me. Open up through the chest for me, guys. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Here we go, guys. I now grabbed onto my straps, palms down. Sit up nice and tall. Open up that circle just a little bit. I want you to bring those hands right down to your hips, right here. No, how did I do this? I want to do some triceps. Yeah, that's how I did it. Hold on tight and lift those arms up right here, and you're going to lower down and lift. Squeeze it down and squeeze. and squeeze. So my palms are facing down. Take it down, pull it back up, squeeze it down. Exhale, triceps. I'm feeling the back of my arms here, guys. Exhale, and exhale, and exhale. Sit up nice and tall, squeeze it down. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Triceps, let's go for 4, and 3. Chin off the chest, and 2. And hold it down, our little pulses down, 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 and down. Let's go for, don't break your wrist. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woof! Guys, we're gonna now straighten out your legs for me. We're gonna take that band and put it, keep your legs together. We're gonna cross the band. I want you to cross it and choke up onto that. So we're gonna go into our back pulls right here. So guys, sit up nice and tall. You might have to adjust your straps or your leggings. You're gonna exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale, bring it. So I want you to think about keeping your hands in line with your chest. This is what we do on the straps, right in the machine. Exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale to come up. Exhale, squeeze it back. Squeeze into those shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders out of the ears. Keep your elbows nice and lifted with that chest. Squeeze it back. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it back. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it back. And let's go for 4. And let's go for 3. And let's go for 2. And on this last one, you're going to hold it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and little tiny pulses. Pulse, pulse. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your arms long. Guys, we're going to take a nice deep inhale in. On the exhale, you're going to tuck your pelvis, slowly start to roll all the way down. I want you to bring your legs right up to 90 degrees. I want you to take that strap in the right foot right here for me, right? I want that left leg to be long, right? I want the left leg to be long. And guys, right here, I want you to cross your straps one more time. Let's try it with those cross straps. It may be too much. We're going to go into a little teaser, but a modified teaser because we have a little bit of help here. So elbows by your side to start with. Leave that other leg nice and long. You're going to inhale as you exhale. Lift your head, neck, and chest. Lift up. Take those arms right here. Hold it right here. Inhale, exhale, slowly. Elbows come back. Tuck your chin. Slowly roll it all the way down. Let's do it again. Nod your chin. Inhale, exhale. Lift up into your teaser. Lift up. Squeeze it up. Open up through the arms. Hold it right here this time. And lower that leg and lift. Lower and lift. Only 3 times. Lower and lift. Right here. Inhale, nod your chin. Slowly start to roll it down. Bend your elbows in. Slowly roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. We're going to do one more set here, guys. If you want a little assistance, you can bend that other knee in. So let's take a nice deep inhale in. Elbows by your side. Legs are 90. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Exhale, slowly nod your chin. Slowly start to roll it up. Lift those arms up nice and high. And lower and lift to 45 with that leg. And lift. Remember, you come up to your sacrum because you're in a little teaser. And lower and lift. Let's go for 3. And 2. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. And 1. Keep your leg lifted. Hug your knees in. Nod your chin. Inhale, exhale. Slowly start to roll it down. Nice and controlled. Guys, let's uncross those straps. Get your left arch of the foot. I'm going to leave my right leg long. If you need to, you can always bend it in. Guys, I'm going to cross my strap. It's a little harder that way. If you want to keep it straight, keep them straight. One more set here. So inhale. On the exhale, keep your elbows by your ribs. Inhale, your legs are at 90. Nod your chin. Inhale, exhale, slowly start to roll up. As you roll it up, lift your arms up. This is my start. And you're going to lower that leg down 45. Exhale, lift it up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep it lifted this time. Inhale, nod your chin. Exhale, slowly start to roll down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, as you roll it down. Let's do that again. I'm going to bend my knees so you guys can see it. Inhale, exhale. Nod your chin. Slowly start to roll it up. Lift those arms up nice and tall. Lower and lift. Don't break those wrists. Lower and lift. Remember, it's just a teaser. It's kind of like a little helper teaser. Squeeze. And let's go for 3. Upper body's not moving. 2. And 1. Bring that leg right back up to 90. Nod your chin. Inhale. Slowly start to roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, as you roll it down. Hug that knee in. Take that strap off. Yep. And guess what? We have our other side body work. So we're going to, the top leg is going to be the one that's working, guys. I'm going to place that band, right? Remember, the more you choke up, the more harder this is going to be. I'm going to find my side body, so lay on my side. I'm going to bend my knee in. I'm going to go into my hand again. So I'm going to lift up. Here we go, guys. Lift it up. So I'm on that knee for me. You can always stay down if you need to, guys. Lift all the way up. Keep that leg nice and lengthened. Keep that foot flexed. And then pull that knee in. Exhale, extend it away. Pull it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it out. Lift up to that chest, guys, as we squeeze it away. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it away. Inhale, exhale, squeeze it away. And let's go for 4. And let's go for 3. And 2. And keep it out there, guys. You're going to lower and lift. Lower, squeeze it up. Keep it and keep the hips stacked. Keep the shoulders stacked. Squeeze it up. Inhale to lower, exhale to squeeze. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Woof! And hold it up there, guys. Little tiny pulses up. Up. So we have our pulses up. I'm slipping onto my mat. Up. Squeeze it up. Little tiny pulses. Squeeze it up. Let's go for 4. And 3. 2. Release that tension a little bit if you need to, guys. Point your toe in little tiny circles. Squeeze it around. Lift and circle. Come on, guys. You're almost done here. Squeeze it around and circle. We got one set of planks to do and we're out of here. Reverse that circle. Squeeze it up. Squeeze it around. Little side body work. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and lower that leg down. Sit your hips down. Guys, lower down onto your forearms. Take the top leg, bring it right in front of you. Lengthen out through the bottom leg. Stack your hips. And you're going to point your toe. You're going to lift and lower. Squeeze it up and lower. And lower. Squeeze it up and lower. And lift up nice and tall for me. Lift up to those lower ribs, guys. Squeeze it up. And hold it up here this time. Come on, guys. Inner thigh. Squeeze it up. Point that toe. Squeeze. Lift up to those lower ribs. Don't let it sink down. And let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Take that band off. Guys, we're going to go into a set of planks here. I'm going to turn around on my mat so I can face this way. So guys, again, you can find your forearms, you can find your hands. I'm going to go into a little plank with a little push-up. But if you don't want the push-up, just stay in the plank. I'm going to bring so right here I start with my little my little 4-point kneeling. I take my right leg back, open up to the chest, left leg back. Guys, make sure those hips aren't dipping down. I want you to, right here, I want you to lift your right leg up. Lower down into a push-up. Lift it up, lower that leg. Lift the left leg, lower down, and push it up. Right here, guys. Lift. Just hold that plank, guys, if you don't want the push-up. And lower down. Lift the left leg. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Lower down. We got one more on each side. Lift that right leg. Keep your hips square. Lower. Exhale, extend. Lower that foot. One more time, guys. Lift the left leg. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Lower that heel. Just stay in that nice plank for me, guys. Open up through the chest. Pull that belly button in. Don't let the hips sink. Don't let them lift up. I want them nice and level. Here we go. Hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your knees down. Give yourself a nice child's pose back. Reach those fingers long. Forehead onto the mat. I'm out of breath. I hope you guys had a great workout. We're going to stretch it out. Reach your fingers long. Cool down just a little bit. Guys, I want you to sit up nice and tall. I'm just going to crisscross applesauce. We're going to do a couple little stretches here. So guys, take a nice deep inhale in. Woo. Inhale. Find your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Hands just go onto your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Find our breath. On this next one, we're going to inhale. I want you to rotate I'm going to rotate to my right, so you guys are on the left. And I just want you to rotate, take your the hand on the right, take your back hand, and just take that other hand and place it on the other side of your knee. And just see if you can find a nice little rotation there for me for that spine. Looking through the other way. Now glance to the back. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Take your opposite hand behind you. Other hand on your knee. Exhale, just find the rotation. Keep your hips nice and square. Find that rotation for me. Ooh, that feels good. Sit up nice and tall. Arms out wide. Flexion here. Inhale, exhale. I want you to take a flexion over to your left side. As that opposite hand just goes right over. So take that right hand and reach it over to the left side. And just find a nice flexion. Find the opening in that side body for me. Just breathe. Neck is nice and neutral. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take your left hand, take it over to that opposite side. Just reach over. Find an opening in that side body for me. Sit up nice and tall. I want you to interlace your fingers together. Just reach in front of you. Just find a nice rounded spine. Nod your chin and just find that round flex spine and just roll it down over there. Oof. Let your neck just drop. Inhale all the way up tall. Guys, just roll our shoulders back twice. And forward. And you ladies are done. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day.